All set to go. We're at the Cox Pavilion, one of the two facilities used, and we have a full slate on both sides of the campus here at UNLV today. A former undrafted player himself, and so unique knowledge for him in leading this young group. Strus's first look. Pretty good. And picking up right where he left off in game 2 as well. So still a one-possession game as Hughes tries to turn the corner, and another shot blocked by Yurtseven.
Yeah, the help defense by Yurtseven has been impressive early.
And Akpala wins the foot race to the other end. Miami turnover, and maybe Utah can finally turn this into points. Down 5-0. Inside Azubuike trying to pull the rim to the floor.
Are you implying that you picked up a couple pounds over the summer, Sean?
He must look like running into the cinder blocks. Nice, pretty jumper off the elbow. Giroux knocks it down. Giroux slings it through traffic. Akpala into the low post. Good matchup here. Yurtseven trying to step into a hook and knocked it down past Azubuike.
That's the matchup to watch, and that's what you want to see from Yurtseven. I mean, he was not afraid of the physicality from Azubuike.
Utah's 1 for 6 out of the gate from the field and trailing as a result. Dribble handoff here. Hughes with the float job.
You know, where do they really shine and where can they fit in culture-wise? And you're right. I mean, PJ is a player that fits in perfectly with Miami.
Giroux driving dish. Yurtseven draws 2 at the nail. Twisting into a shot, missed it. Back up again and 1. Good finish. That's what he was trying to do 2 possessions ago.
I've never fouled either, by the way, if I can add that to the list.
My partner with a legendary career at Wake Forest, and somebody got caught on the wrong end of it underneath the rim. Strus makes it 17-9. We're in the final minute of the first quarter. Here's Forrest. You wanted him to get going. He steps through 2, and he's able to finish with the left hand. And cleared out of there by Teague. Half a minute to go in the period. Teague downhill. Hit from behind, no whistle, but is able to bank it in anyway. Maceo Teague, the Baylor product.
And then you add another playmaker in Kyle Lowry. You've got shooters, you've got Hero, you've got Duncan. I mean, endless possibilities.
He did spend all of this last year in Tampa because of the unfortunate situation for the Raptors having to play there.
That's true, so he had a little warm-up.
Yes. Second chance bucket is much needed. A nice rebound there by Sestina. And quickly to the other end, Forrest is able to knock it in even despite the collision from Strus. Again, they list him on the box score now with 3. I've got him for 4. He's been a big factor in this ball game. He left late first quarter with Miami up 14-9.
Nice job by Teague. Great defense.
Oh my goodness. And an assist as well. Off his backside.
An assist from the floor.
Teague between the circles.
2 guard.
Downhill, Teague can't finish. Thunderberg back up and in. Yep, got hit on the wrist. He's going to go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. And when he's out there, though, it leaves the rebounding inside to some guards like Teague. And Utah attacking the paint a little more in this comeback effort. And a members bounce there for the Utah Jazz. This game was all Miami back in the first. Giroux missed the bunny. Good second effort. Boy, I like his bounce, don't you?
The defensive attention, and boy, he is a load, especially going to the rim. I think that's where I was most impressive is how he finished so well with multiple defenders at that.
Got 4. Yurtseven showing some range. You said it, LaChina. Under 2 minutes remaining in the half. Right back to Azubuike. Bumped by Yurtseven and able to finish.
And that's the kind of play that Azubuike needs to make consistently right here coming into this third quarter.
Strus, a little blind look and a turnover. Forrest to the other end. And thankfully Strus let him finish.
It really wasn't effective or assertive enough for me on offense in that first half.
A swat out by Yurtseven, but Hughes with a look. Not much of a change in what started this game, although Carter on the floor as a starter here in the third quarter for the Miami Heat. A little push shot finished by Trent Forrest. And so Miami, who started this ball game 4 of 5 from the field, has really fallen off now. 11 of 37 overall. And tough shot up strong. They are now 2 of 13. Speaking of long range.
The number of times I've read bios and it's like transferred from a smaller mid-major school into a Power 5 conference.
That is brute strength right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's allowed the Heat to stay in it here. 2 for 15 now are the Jazz. Giroux, nice work into the color.
He just gets so much lift. Even a shot blocker can't get to it.
Working from behind on Forrest there. Forrest looks and says, you didn't see his hand trying to pull my hip back.
Love a guard that can almost post up in the paint on a drive.
Nice shovel inside. Yurtseven was there out of the dunker spot to finish. Holding on to big name talent that you just mentioned, but I think also in a way, and I'm not trying to be disparaging in this comment, but and here's Brantley, the man we've been talking about. Fantastic size. Oh, and some touch off the elbow as well.
And they're running more plays, excuse me.
Nice crossover. Second chance, Drew Smith off the weak side. Double drag over the top. Draws Smart defensively, ball knocked loose. Mooney then poked it loose, and Smith's able to save it for Miami. Ball's getting slick here in the third. Smart muscles it up and in. Third quarter alone, if you're a plus-minus kind of fan, he's plus 10 on the day, 5 of 7, and perfect 6 of 6 at the free throw line. He was getting a breather now. And Strus on the attack. Utah's lead down to 1. Their largest lead was 8 here in the period. Teague splits 2, spins it in off the glass. Maceo Teague.
Remember that defensive play to an assist, the length of the full court?
Justin Smith good on his first shot of the game. He's been in a limited role in each of his first 2 appearances this week as well. As Azubuike, look out. Yep, too easy. Round the screen by Azubuike. Teague drops it in. Big finish to the quarter for Maceo Teague.
And Seattle, though they had several Olympians, did not look like they had any jet lag in that win. They were great.
Azubuike in a crowd. Second chance bucket. Overtime is 2 minutes in length. Double overtime is sudden death. Both of these teams have been in that situation so far. And Azubuike punches it home and sends Miami into a timeout. Udoka Azubuike, who's up to 16 points, 8 rebounds. He's perfect from the field. And he has now the Utah Jazz up by double figures for the first time today. A little more contact now. They're bumping cutters on the way through. Forrest splits 2, weak side cut. That's Utah Jazz basketball right there.
Notice how both teams, as the defense is collapsing in the...
Love watching teams come out of timeouts and execute. And Smart makes that one look easy. Now a broken floor here for the Jazz. Azubuike camping and crushing.
We've seen a different level of intensity and intention from Azubuike in this second half. She played for her in South Carolina, so she had some extra incentive wanting to win that gold medal for her old ball coach.
Role models, winners, champions. Utah held Miami to 16 third-quarter points, grabbed the lead, and the Jazz have not looked back, maintaining this double-digit lead, and Brantley finally fills it up. You said that physicality, that type of play is something that he's going to have to be better against.
Well, and you have to credit Miami and the number of defenders they can put on him, right?
Forrest will try and get them back on track here in the half court as the shot clock is under 5. Forrest, nice change of direction, gets around Strus to finish. 97 again, but to use double overtime in their second win. They're in position for their first loss. Miami has put Strus on the bench, and contact, foul, and counted for Forrest. Our producer, John Marquis, Ken Dennis, our director, and a big thanks to our entire fantastic ESPN crew here in Las Vegas.
Their best start, but they stuck with it, really put their heads down and depended on the drive, getting to the rim, and they come out with the victory.
And one double-figure score at the end of the first half. They finish with 4 of their 5 starters